Hello everyone, my name is YIMING. My student ID is 23201441. The title of my thesis is Innovation Capability and Enterprise Competitiveness in China's Electrical Machinery and Equipment Manufacturing Industry. There are 13 sections in this presentation. Let me briefly introduce the background of this study. China's manufacturing industry is facing rising costs and stronger competition. The government supports high-end manufacturing and innovation through the Made in China 2025 policy. The electrical machinery industry makes up 12.4% of total output and is growing fast. In 2023, its R&D intensity reached 3.2%. Although revenue keeps increasing, the industry still has problems like similar products and weak innovation. Improving innovation is the key to stay competitive. This study looks at listed companies in China's electrical machinery industry from 2018 to 2023. It studies how innovation affects competitiveness. Digital management is seen as a bridge, and finance pressure is a main challenge. The goal is to understand how these factors help companies grow well in a changing market. Next, let's look at the research motivation. China's manufacturing is changing fast and the government supports innovation, but the electrical machinery industry still uses old ways, and innovation is limited. Digital tools also face some problems, so it's important to study how these three work together to help business grow. There are three main objectives of my study: to examine the impact of enterprise innovation capability on competitiveness, to evaluate whether digital management mediates the relationship between enterprise innovation capability and competitiveness, to investigate whether financing constraints moderate the relationship between enterprise innovation capability and competitiveness. There are three main questions of my study. What is the relationship between enterprise innovation capability and competitiveness? What is the relationship between digital management and the linkage between enterprise innovation capability and competitiveness? What is the role of financing constraints in the relationship between enterprise innovation capability and competitiveness? This study focuses on a share listed companies in China's electrical machinery industry from 2018 to 2023, examining the impact of innovation, digital management, and financing constraints on enterprise competitiveness using secondary. This study is based on Chambert's innovation theory, the resource-based view is the dynamic capabilities theory, and the resource-dependent theory. There are three main hypotheses of my study. H1. The enhancement of innovation capability significantly strengthens enterprise competitiveness. H2. Digital management plays a mediating role in the relationship between innovation capability and competitiveness. H3. Financing constraints negatively moderate the relationship between enterprise innovation capability and firm competitiveness. This study is based on CSMAR data. After data cleaning, a fixed effect empirical model is constructed. Statistical methods including descriptive analysis, VIF test, Houseman test, and regression analysis are used to explore the relationship among innovation, digital management, financing constraints, and company competitiveness. Regression analysis was mainly conducted using Python, while data was used for data cleaning and statistic tests. The following are my variables, including the dependent variables, independent variables, cultural variables, mediating variables, and moderating variables. I also constructed three fixed effect models based on the three hypotheses. After data cleaning, a total of 1,298 valid observations were returned. These are my descriptive statistics, VIF test, and Houseman test results. The results show that the data is reliable. There is no multicollinearity among the Figure 1 presents the baseline regression results before and after adding control variables. Both models confirm that research and development (RD) has a significant positive effect on enterprise competitiveness (EC) as the p-value is less than 0.01. This indicates that innovation capability help enhance competitiveness. Figure 2 and 3 both show that after replacing the core variables and excluding extermine years, RD still has a significant positive effect on enterprise competitiveness, which strengthens the credibility of the conclusion. The left table shows the results of the mediating effect analysis. RD significantly increased digital management, and digital management has a significant positive effect on EC, indicating that digital management plays a partial mediating role. The right table presents the moderating effect analysis. Z is the interaction term between RD and financing constraints, which has been mean-centered beforehand. The negative and significant coefficient of Z indicates that financing constraints negatively moderating the relationship between innovation and competitiveness. The results show that innovation improves competitiveness, supporting hypothesis H1. Digital management plays a partial mediating role, which means it helps turn innovation into stronger competitiveness, supporting hypothesis H2. In addition, financing constraints weaken the impact of innovation on competitiveness, so hypothesis H3 is also supported. This slide summarizes the contributions of the study in both theoretical and practical aspects. Theoretical contributions: it confirms that innovation improves enterprise competitiveness, supporting Shamborta's theory. It found that digital management plays a partial mediating role, supporting the resource-based will and dynamic capabilities theory. It also shows that financing constraints weaken the effect of innovation, aligning with resource dependence theory. Practical contributions: the study offers three suggestions for firms: maintaining stable RD investment, accurate digital management, and its financing constraints to improve competitiveness. The study shows that innovation enhances enterprise competitiveness, with digital management acting as a partial mediator, and the financing constraints weaken the effect. All three hypotheses are supported. However, there are three limitations: limited data sources, constraining in variable construction, and a short time span. My presentation is finished. Thank you.